applause till the end. Isabella. Izzy. Darlene. Jarrett. Skylar. Zyler. Sue. George. Amy. George. Fela. Valentina. Amelia. Elijah. Dan. Samaje. Zara. Jasmine. Musta. Sam. Etnor. Elijah J. Sophia. Yasmin. David. Sasha. Aaron. Felix. Dulce. Tyree. Congratulations, you guys. Okay, let's give them a big round of applause.
All right, fifth graders, find your parents, smile at them.
Sasha.
All right, one more round of applause for Mr. Hoshin's class. All right, students, you may be seated. All right, we'll give it a minute to get settled.
We just got here. What they call Darlene.
And students, when you sit back down, remember those assembly behavior expectations so that we can move on to recognize the next class. And we'll turn it over to Miss Wilhuter.
To have about 15 of my 20 fifth graders for 2 years. So I have them as fourth graders and then again this year for fifth grade. And it has been my pleasure teaching you and watching you guys grow. All right, you guys ready? Shakur. Marcus. Jeremiah, Billy, Donna, Lily, Ryan, Saylet, Adriana, Naomi, Narula, Violet, Destiny, Aiden, Jayla, Corbin, and Lily.
All right, big round of applause for Miss Williger's class. All right, look for your parent and hold still so they can get a picture of you. All right, one more round of applause as they go back to their seats. All right, and next we have Miss Powell.
I have the special privilege of recognizing 2 fifth graders today. So I'll start with Elijah Joseph and Jaden West.
All right, let's do snaps for Miss Powell's class. All right, way to go. And last but not least, Miss Bushkin.
It's been so wonderful being your teacher this year. We've had highs and lows in our learning. I'm just so proud of all of you. Alexa. Jordy. Heidi. Mark. Jenko. Jaden. Alexis. Kendra. Osmond. Connor.
William? Hello? And Ada. All right, look at your grown up if you haven't already. All right, one more round of applause as they make for their way back to their seats. All right. As we move on throughout our recognition assembly, we have many students to recognize for their achievements and leadership here at Cascade. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. McPherson, who is the advisor for our Cascade Cougar Council.
All right, I get at least 3 leadership groups I can recognize today. The first is Cascade Cougar Council. Those are our students that meet and decide on our spirit weeks. They help me out with the announcements in the morning, as well as different things around campus like voting on our spirit wear designs, voting on our yearbook cover, different things that involve the school spirit. So that's one group we're going to recognize this morning. The other 2 include Cougar Link, and that's our students who take brand new students on tours of our campus on the first couple days of school so they can be more comfortable around here and meet some people. And then the last one is our conflict managers, and that's students who go out at the kindergarten or first grade recess and help out with solving problems with the younger students as they get into things at recess. Help kids who don't have anybody to play with, find somebody to play with, and then of course, resolve disputes, that sort of thing. The great thing about this 5th grade cohort is I never had a problem getting help. And so if I ever approached anybody, they're always asking me, how can I help? When's my next shift? When's our next meeting? They're always asking me, how can I volunteer? How can I do more? That's not typical of most 5th grade cohorts, and so that's awesome to see the leadership in this group and know that that's going up to the middle school level. So for those 5th graders who were in conflict managers, 3C or Cougar Link, if you would just stand up real quick, we'd like to clap for you. Let's give them a hand. All right, turn and face the audience just so you can see your face. All right, great job this year.
All right, way to go. Okay. Miss Baber is not here today, and she is the advisor for our patrol group. This group of students went outside, rain or shine, and helped ensure that all of our students arrived safely here at Cascade, helped them cross the street, and on occasion dealt with some speedy drivers on 116. So I appreciate their efforts. So when I call your name, will you please come up to the front? Aaron, Connor, Siri, Peyton, Tina, Jayla, Lily, Destiny, Ryan, Adriana, Billy, Skylar, Alexis, Jasmarie, Simmons, Mark, David, and George. Another group of outstanding leaders in 5th grade. Let's give them a round of applause. These are Presidential Excellence Awards, and I will read a letter from the current president that he sent us with these awards. Yeah. All right. Congratulations to the recipients of the 2025 President's Education Award. The First Lady and I are pleased to join your teachers, family, and friends in recognizing this wonderful achievement. For more than 40 years, this award has honored students who have exhibited exceptional work ethic and determination. My administration remains committed to the culture of excellence in our country, where hard work is rewarded and the enormous potential of our students is unlocked. In this vision for a strong American future, students like you, who represent the best traditional American values like perseverance and individual achievement, will go on to become influential leaders, innovators, and pillars of our society. Our nation will look to you for guidance and leadership. Together we can and will launch the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country, a true golden age. We applaud the families, educators, administrators, and other community leaders who have been there for you every step of the way. You've made them all proud, especially your parents and caretakers who want the best education for their children. As you pursue your dreams and passions, we wish you continued success. We look forward to seeing all that you accomplish. Sincerely, Donald Trump. First, we're going to recognize students with academic achievement who have passed either ELA, English Language Arts, or Math on the SBA, the Smarter Balanced Assessment, which is a national assessment of student learning at the end of each grade level in 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and then years to come. So these are students who passed one or the other subject area.
Okay, for academic achievement in mathematics, Tyree. For academic achievement in reading, Jared. For academic achievement in reading, Amy.
So for academic achievement in reading, Lily, Violet, Amaya, Saylet, Aiden, Marcus, Molly, and Jayla. Students, hold those certificates up proudly. Don't cover your face though. And look to your parent. Let's give them one big round of applause. All right. Have a seat. Okay, The next award is a Silver Academic Achievement Award, and these are students who achieved their rubric of a 4-3-2-1 scale. 4 exceeds expectations, a 3 meets expectations. These are students who received a 3 in both ELA, English Language Arts, and Math on the SBA.
First, we have George. And then Reg. And Zyler.
Aurora and Oswin.
All right, these scholars deserve a round of applause. Good job. All right, go ahead and have a seat. And then our final Academic Achievement Award goes to students who scored a 4 in either English Language Arts or Math. So these are students who have made progress that exceeds our expectations in 5th grade.
Okay, first we have Dulce. And Felix. And Aaron. Sasha. Eknor. Zara. Amelia. Darlene. And Peyton.
All right, Billy, Destiny, and Adriana. Ada, Kendra, Mark, Josiah.
All right, one final round of applause for these students. All right, hold those certificates down below your face and make eye contact with your family. All right, a round of applause as they make their way to their seats. All right, if you will just give us a moment, we're going to get our slideshow set up. For this morning, we'll take a few minutes so that families who are here can connect with their children, our students, and then we're going to send all the kids back to class, and we'll get ready for our barbecue around lunchtime. All right, thanks for coming.